Hello and welcome to another episode of the Pen Fans series. In this series, we ask pen fans three important pen questions. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to do that right now. On this episode, we have quite a unique guest because he is a pen maker. It is Michal Kulka from the Tamenuri studio. He is an Urushi artist, which is pretty unique in Europe. And we have three questions for him. So let's start right away. The first question is, Michal, how did you get into fountain pens?
I got into fountain pens three times or four times, and got out of fountain pens. But the last time I got through my son, I bought a dip pen for him because his handwriting was horrible. I noticed it when he was in my fourth grade. I bought a dip pen for him. I started writing with him to encourage him, and ended up being more excited with writing with a deep pen than he is, and I it reignited my interest in fountain pens, and I started hoarding them and putting them apart and putting back together, and then doing the ink nips and so on and so on. So that was the start for my son. He writes with fountain pens too, only. So great.
That's great. That's great. No, but it's really important that you give on that experience of fountain pen writing to your son, to the next generation. All right,
Yes.
let's go to the second question. Does size matter?
Yes. I assume that you're talking about fountain pens still. Yes. Cool. Yes, it does. And I know it from my experience because I prefer larger pens, but I also know from experience of my customers. For example, I have collectors who are buying my pens very regularly and like very regularly. And some of them have 10 or more of my pens. It, the biggest collections are hovering around 30 something, and some of them prefer some specific size only. They want pens which are no longer than 145 millimeters long, and the section is one of my thinnest sections, and so on. So people have strong preference to pens of different size. I write with very various pens. I can easily write with Twisby Mini or with Parker 51 or some skinny modern super light fountain pen, but I can also write comfortably with Namiki Emperor or Danitri Genkai or one of my monster pens of similar size with sections around 14 or 15 millimeters in diameter. So I can, but I prefer pens of around size of Pelican M1000, more or less. Actually, from traditional market and from this typical factory-made pens, Pelican M1000 size is my preferred one. Size and wave, and that's why also the Leonardo Grande, 120 Grande, is more or less the same size, and this is my area of perfect size and wave distribution then.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, so
That's a
size matters,
mhm.
but you can adapt to different sizes if you want and if you need.
That's a
Still about
perfect
fountain
answer.
pens, of
That's
course.
a perfect answer. I like that. All right, let's go to the last question. What is your top tip for someone using fountain pens?
Use it a lot. Just right. It's people. I know a lot of people buying a lot of fountain pens and not using them. I do not understand it. The more expensive fountain pen you buy, the more often you should use it because it will be bad investment then. So you are buying a pen for 500 euro. Well, maybe get back to the normal pens. So you're buying a pen for 100 euro and you're using it daily. Yes, it's cool. So you, for example, use it for 10 hours a week.
Hmm.
So you are monthly, weekly. Your cost per hour with this pen is 10 euro. Yes. So
Yeah.
if you buy a pen for 3,000 euro, which is like something crazy Urushi or some outrageous Monte Grappa limited freaking edition with which is like impossible to write with. You should write with this pen much more often. You should take it with you everywhere because otherwise the hour of writing with this pen costs you much more and it makes no sense whatsoever. So yeah, I'm joking, but yes, use your pens. Use your pens. Buy pens, fill them with the ink and use them.
I like this. I like this. I like this. Really, really good tip of you. Thank
And
you so much.
don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of using urushi pens at work and anywhere because people think that urushi is fragile or more prone to scratches. It's much easier to scratch a precious resin on Mont Blanc or a Pelican or anything plasticky than Urushi. Urushi is much harder, much more difficult to scratch, and will outlast those pens by tens of years, if not hundreds. Use it. Yes.
I like this. I like this tip. Just use your fountain pens. Really important. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Pen Fan series. Once again, if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, make sure to do that right now. And next week, we have another episode with another guest. Thank you. Bye bye.